What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're coming to you live today from inside the clickbait. Yes. All right, we're really proud of all the dumb shenanigans we're doing, but we're here today to talk about the best Void champions and what everyone should be looking out for. If you just popped a lot of summons and you're not super familiar and you're kind of wondering if you got any little gold stars in there, that's what we want to cover today. We made a video about this yesterday, but it ended up being a little bit longer than I wanted, so I've actually created some infographics, so hopefully we're able to breeze through things a little bit faster today. We can go ahead and leave thumbnail land. I appreciate everyone joining me. Oh, hi Baron. It's the beautiful boy that I happened to pull from this event, but that's not what we're here to talk about. He's not finished being built. Y'all saw, well, y'all didn't see them stats. They're trash. They're trash. We're working. We've been working on food for the last like 12 hours. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into this. If you see the gold rim around any of these portraits, they're essentially game-changing monsters. I wanted to be able to add some more colors, but some of them didn't show up great, so we're just going to highlight game changers. Everyone else is good. We're definitely going to hit on bulletin points on what we can while we're moving through everybody. But just as a keynote, you see gold, it's amazing. You couldn't ask for anything better. So real quick, going through the Banner Lords, we've got Raglan, which has a 2-turn res. He just has so much gross stuff. I don't want to get into everybody's skills. But he's just absolutely disgusting. Baron's pretty sweet. Rowan, he's pretty solid. He has a 4 poison monster. If you don't know what those are pretty important for clan boss and other stuff like that. If you don't have one that puts 4 poisons on at the 5% on one hit, he's one of a handful that have it. Definitely a sweet pull. Azure's just kind of on here for honorable mention. Nothing really special going on there. If you're an early game player and you happen to pull him, he can do some good for you in arena. And a few other places like campaign, but he's not going to be a super endgame monster that anyone's using. So jumping down to high elves, we've got Ithos, great, amazing monster, not completely game changing, just super strong. Battle Sage, that's a unique monster to end up getting. That's got an attack on A1 that's AoE. Which can be great. Other 2 skills are support, good for spiders, not going to be a hard carry through spiders, but definitely a good thing to help back up your team. Requilary Tender, also absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and keep it rolling. So we've got Santa in first place for this one. Sacred Order. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lineup here. First 4 are really great units to get a lot of versatility. Justicar's on here for you early game players that may have happened to pull him out of the shards. He can be really good for you early game if you don't have a whole lot of else in your champion deck. So definitely keep an eye out for that guy. Turvold, big scary boy. Ragemonger, another good person, just like Justicar for earlier game players and everything that might not have a big champion pool. Bellower, oh my god, my man Bellower. Completely game changing. If you happen to pull this early on, I could not understate how envious I am of you. I still do not have this man myself. It'll be a happy day when we get our Bellower. Maneater, I almost gold rimmed him. He is super useful everywhere. He's really great. But given who else is gold rimmed, I didn't want to put him on that status. But all these guys are solid pulls. Oop. Where are we going? There we're going. Alright, so getting into Lizardman, Krisk is really great. He's super strong, but not as versatile. He also almost got a gold rim. Harspex is great. He's got the speed stuff that Apothecary has. He doesn't have a heal, but he has a revive, which can be super great for early game players. I still need a few more revivers myself. Speaking of which, Broadmoor, also another good reviver. Getting into Orcs, we've got Warlord, Seer, and Veteran. Warlord, amazing. He almost got gold too. Seer is great. Veteran is another one of the people that's good for early game players if you have a very low champion pool and you happen to pull some shards here. Getting into Demon Spawn, we're starting to get a little heavier in the list. We've got Crutaxra? Yeah, we're just going to skip some of that. She's great. Not absolutely game-changing. Same with this boy here. He's actually really strong in arena, though. He's murdered my Torment more than a few times and left me going, why didn't I get my revive? His passive blocks revive. So if he murders you, you don't get to come back. Sorry about your luck. Padma is a great one. I would love to get something like that. She can be useful in a lot of places. That is a very, very strong pool. Another strong contender for the almost gold tier. Umbrella Enchantress. I did happen to pull this on my main account, and let's hope good things. I would love for this to go amazing, but I'm not going to build her anytime soon. I'm still relatively early game, so we have a lot of priority just to check off before we're like, let's build this thing. That's not going to be as heavily used, but she's cool looking, so I definitely want to. Fellhound, like Battle Sage earlier, has AoE on attack 1 and then 2 support skills. So again, great backup for spiders, but it's definitely not going to be a hard carry. Fellhound, I have seen people start building him and using him as a farmer and clearing under 10 seconds. So if you don't have a Bellower and you happen to pull this guy, you can definitely build that. That's more for mid-game players. If you're early game, I wouldn't like make him your 6-star farmer right off the bat. That feels a little reckless. I don't know if I can condone that. You're an adult, make your own decisions, but I ain't gonna tell you to do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to our last frame here with Dark Elves coming in strong. Blind Seer is great. Lua is amazing for spiders. If you happen to pull her, she has complete attack bar reduction, which is just gross. Madame Ceres, one of the best buffers in the game? Maybe debuffers. I'm still early game myself, but she is amazing. I see her everywhere. I see her in people's dungeon teams. I fight her in arena all the time. A great, amazing pool if you happen to get her. Cold Heart is rare. Absolutely amazing. If you pull him, build that shit. But also, if you get dupes of him, don't use them as skill ups. Save those later down the road. You can build a couple more of them and can definitely really help some of your dungeon times. So definitely save every Cold Heart you get, if not just for the arena defense meme. Talking all cold, baby. Painkeeper is a great monster. You can definitely do Mimi things with him and Paragon. Paragon has unkill, or is it block damage? He has a buff that is on a 2-turn cooldown, and it basically just is perma-life. There's memes to be had there. Over here in the dwarfs, we got Tormund. I think we're all pretty familiar with how gross he is right now. Both of the epics here, Beardenall Fellhammer and Gala Longbraids, are pretty solid. Nothing super to write home about. Bulwark, however, is super interesting. He has a chance on hit where an enemy attacks him to then extend debuffs. So that you put him on a provoke set or something, he could be really gross as long as you have solid debuffers on your team. Let's wrap things up with Knight Revenant. We've got Solus, solid champion, not a gold rim. Hegemon should have had like 3 or 4 gold rims. This man is absolutely disgusting. And Skullcrown is epic, used everywhere. Amazing champion. So if you happen to pull any of those, congratulations. That pretty much covers all the champions that I feel if you're unsure of what you got and you want to take a look through, this will definitely give you an idea of who's actually pretty decent. We left a few things out here, but those champions, while can be good in certain situations, were too niche or only had 1 to a few uses. So this is mainly everybody that can really help your account. So I hope everyone had some lucky pulls. Hope you found something on the list that surprised you, and you now have a new toy to go work on that you didn't know was all pretty and shiny. Alright guys, thank you so much, and take it easy. Peace.